你们好, hello. Today I want to go through the grammar for dei, in Lesson 6, Dialogue 2, 第六课对话2 of Integrated Chinese 4th Edition, Volume 1. You can find this in grammar point number 5 in 第167页, page 167 in your textbook. Dei means must, have to, or need to. It is an auxiliary verb, and it goes right before the main verb of the sentence. Let's take a look at some examples. The simple structure is subject plus dei plus verb and object of the verb if there is an object. So here we have an example, and it says, 李友得开会. Leo must go to a meeting. Let's look at the second example. Leo 得到北京开会. Leo must go to Beijing to attend a meeting. And so dei goes in front of the place and the action. If you're thinking step vo, it goes before the P and the VO. That kind of makes sense because if you think about it, 到北京, to go to Beijing is itself an action, right? Place in Chinese is an action. It's a verb and a location. So Leo must first get to this place in order to attend the meeting. So it makes sense that dei would be placed right in front of the two consecutive actions. Leo 得到北京开会. Leo must get to Beijing to attend a meeting. Here in the third example, Leo 得到北京去开会. I just added 去 to remind you that when you use 到 as your place verb, you can give it a greater sense of direction by adding either 去 or 来. In this case, 去, it means going towards, and then if I put 来, it's coming towards. It gives it the direction, and this is called a directional complement, which we're going to cover more in this lesson. Here in these examples, I've added the time component in blue. Let me read the first two. Leo 后天得到北京去开会. 后天 Leo 得到北京去开会. The day after tomorrow, Leo must go to Beijing to attend a meeting. As you recall in step vo, the time can be placed either after the subject or before the subject without changing the meaning. So these two are exactly the same. On the day after tomorrow, Leo must do something. And what is the thing that she must do? She must 到北京去开会. She must go to Beijing to attend a meeting. Now let's look at this third sentence, which is slightly different. Leo 得后天到北京去开会. Leo must go to Beijing for a meeting on the day after tomorrow. Leo must do something, and what is this thing that Leo must do? She must go to Beijing for a meeting the day after tomorrow. So not on any day, she must go on that day. Okay, so the first two are the same. This one is a little bit different. The emphasis here is on the day. She must go the day after tomorrow. And the first two simply say, the day after tomorrow, this is what Leo needs to do. And we have a very special negation rule for dei. The negative form of dei is 不用 or 不必. Say it with me. 不用, 不必. Both of them mean don't need to, need not. You never say this, okay? I'm not even going to say it to mess you up. So, but basically, dei, you must, and the negative is you don't need to, you need not. 不用 or 不必. So here's an example. 你得去图书馆. You must go to the library. And so the negative form would be 你不用去图书馆 or 你不必去图书馆, and both of them would mean you don't need to go to the library. I'm going to stop here with explaining the usage of dei, must, have to, need to. And just as a reminder, this is grammar point number 5 in your textbook. And it can be found on 第167页 page 167 in your textbook. 再见。